Welcome to the Hero Complex podcast. With me, your bi-weekly host. That means every 2 weeks. Not that. I'm one of them. Patrick Brusnahan, comedian extraordinaire. With me is my other bi-weekly host. I do mean that. Adam Greene.
Thanks for having me.
It's a pleasure as always, Adam. Rosie, our mascot, is here with us. And our guest, Dimitri Bakanov.
Hey, guys.
Dimitri, how are you? Thank you for being on the show.
Yeah, man, I'm great, man. Thank you for inviting me. This is fun. But now I'm distracted by Rosie.
This happens with every guest. Don't worry, really, you should just lick Adam's fingers and just mess up the audio and continuity. It's fine. I'm not allowed to complain about it.
It doesn't sound bitter at all.
No.
I'm not allowed to. I think if she was there, that'd be fine. But she likes getting on the table. And how can you say no to this cute little face? I know you can.
Well, I can easily. Yeah. Dimitri, how are you? Happy New Year.
Yes, thank you very much. Yeah.
This is going out in like March or something. So happy.
All right, Paul, cut that. Happy regular day, Dimitri.
No, say Happy New Year.
Yeah, Happy New Year. How are you? Is it New Year, New You, Dimitri?
Yeah. I mean, I do resolutions every year, and I like them because I actually stick to them most of the
Really? You're the first person I know who's ever stuck to them.
Do you stick to them after that year's finished?
That's a great question. Yeah.
Some I have, and some no.
Right.
And now I'm going back. So I have 1 year. I did it twice where I stopped drinking.
Okay.
And now I drink a lot less. I'll drink 3-4 times a year max.
Yeah.
Really?
I don't think we hang out fair amount, and I don't think I've ever seen you drink.
No.
Not in the last 5-6 years.
Yeah. No, because for me to drink, I need it to be a reason. I need it to be a vibe, and then I'll have a drink because I enjoy the taste of certain things. But just because something's alcoholic, I won't drink it.
No.
So I was in the bar with a cute girl, and she was like, let's have a drink. I was like, great. It was a nice bar. It was a nice setting. But they didn't have an old fashioned or a Godfather, and I was like, cool, I'm not drinking. And she's like, oh, but have a martini. I'm like, nah, it's of no interest to me.
No?
Like, nah, I want to drink what I want to drink. Do you know what I mean?
Not even on a date.
Nah.
Yeah.
No?
Can't risk you getting even cuter when I'm drunk.
That's what we say to each
Yeah.
other.
And then I'm just going to check my parking meter. Okay.
But it's annoying though, when on a date, because I've had it before where a girl's like, I'm gonna go for a drink because it's me, have a drink, and I'm like, nah.
Well, that's pushy.
Yeah, because they want to be some of them want to feel special, and because of that, and I'm just like, no, that's.
I just don't drink.
Yeah.
You should be okay with that.
It's easier now that I'm 38. When I was I think the first time I did it, I was 28, I think, and if you go on a date with a girl at 28 and you're like, hey, I don't drink, and they're like, why? Do you have a problem?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like, do you want the answers to that question? Last time I drank, I threw my baby into traffic. Is that what you? Is that what you want to hear?
Yeah. Last time I had to drink, I still had a family.
Yeah, because if people don't drink, there's either a boring reason like I don't like the taste of religion, something like that, or traumatic reasons, and you don't want to hear any of that.
I like the one.
But as you get older, a lot of people. I don't think many people drink that much anymore. It's really sort of old-fashioned drinking now.
Yeah. Also, brother, it's expensive.
Yeah, very expensive.
Yeah. Well, I was just we were at a party with a load of comics, and I was like one of 3 out of 20 drinking, and I was driving. I'm an old school comic.
Yeah, but
I'll drink and drive.
You drive a Tesla. That drives itself.
Yeah, not well. But like,
Well, the thing is, the Tesla also drinks.
yeah.
It's a bad-made car. Yeah. What? Yeah. Oh, yeah. You were at a party on Saturday, weren't you? You were both at famous friends of the show's birthdays party. How was the party?
It's nice.
Yeah, it's really nice.
It was nice. It was kind of like family-friendly vibes.
Yeah, it was super.
Oh, well, a lot of people had kids, I suppose, right?
Yeah.
Including the fucking host.
These are successful people, so they've got children and stuff.
Yeah.
You wouldn't have liked it.
It's like if I have a kid, I have to give up milk and cigarettes. I'm not doing that.
Where you get the milk from that you got to?
I'm getting a lot of Jersey cow milk.
Yeah, fair.
Yeah.
Spenny.
I mean, you have to go all the way to Jersey to get it.
Yeah.
The flights alone.
Did you have to do the comedian thing and leave the party to go to a gig?
No, I was.
A lot of comedians parties like that. Either coming from a gig or leaving to a gig. Yeah.
I had to actually go to Pat's birthday.
Oh.
but I didn't make it.
No.
So, but like a bit like the why don't you drink anymore? It was actually for like just boring administrative reasons is why I didn't make it, because basically someone was Rosie was with my granddad, so I had to go pick her up, and then by the time I got home, it was a logistical nightmare, Dimitri, not going to lie. So I ended up just coming here and having a Domino's.
Nice. Well, listen, hey, you're forgiven. It's like, obviously, there's nothing to forgive.
No,
It was a big thing, right?
I felt like I really missed out.
No, it was fine. You texted me well in advance, like during the night, saying, sorry, I can't make it, very apologetic. And then I told everyone, all right, he's not coming. The cake.
Shut it all down.
Shut it down. The cake didn't say happy birthday, Patrick. It said Adam's here. So I had to get rid of all of that.
Well, I was jealous because they had table football there.
Oh, that's fun.
Adam is ridiculous at table football.
Are you one of those people that's for some odd reason is just very good?
There's no odd reason he's an only child.
Oh,
Why is that?
And they got you that instead. They got you that instead of a brother.
Yeah, I used to play a lot at uni.
Yeah, so that's the reason. Like most people are good at like those random games is uni or what's the air hockey one?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I'm pretty good at air hockey.
All right.
So, yeah, anything that doesn't involve moving your feet, I'm good at those sports.
Yeah, that and darts, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sucking.
darts. I'm not that good. I look like I should be good at
Yeah,
darts. I'm
yeah.
actually very disappointed about how terrible I am at darts, because I think I'd make an amazing darts player. Like I actually went like one of my favourite sports people is he's called Andrew Beef Johnson, because he's got sort of like our body shape.
Yeah.
But he's like on the PGA tour for golf.
Oh, no.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah, and I went one time and I just followed him round. Like he's got the whole deal basically. His caddy is smoking cigarettes as he's teeing off. Like, you know, it's proper like degenerate kind of stuff. And I was like, this is my guy. So I backed him to win that tournament. He didn't. He kind of really fell away like any kind of fat guy playing golf will.
Yeah. He never makes it past the 10th hole.
Yeah, he retired.
Ooh. Beef's down.
Yeah, between the 10th and 11th, there was like a burger stand. I just met up with him there.
How's it going, Beef? Struggling.
Not had enough beef, to be honest. But so you've been doing comedy a while.
Yeah, man, like 11 years.
Yeah, I feel like I've known you that long.
Yeah, we all started fairly similar times.
Yeah.
I feel.
When I started,
Yeah.
Anyway.
How's it been going?
Up and down.
Yeah.
Actually, you know what? No, it's been going like just plateau to plateau. Like occasionally there's like a couple of steps up and then a couple of steps down. But like, you know, I like it. I feel like I'm still improving and I'm still learning how to do what I do.
Yeah.
Like, you know, and sometimes you win some, sometimes you lose some.
Yeah.
Like actually, so I had to leave the birthday on Saturday to go do a gig.
All right.
I did a gig. It went really well. I was really happy. It was,
Amazing.
and then like I saw two people giving a very long complaint to the showrunner about me.
Oh wow!
Yeah,
really?
It was a very long complaint about me. Like, and the thing is, I knew like they didn't like me when I was on stage. Like, and then I came up to them in the break to be like, "Hey, listen, just so you know, it's all jokes. Obviously, like I just wanted you to have a good time. I saw you didn't enjoy me. I know I'm not for everyone. Sorry." And they were not happy. They did not.
That made it worse.
Yeah, that made it worse.
That's mad.
I think it gave them more validation, and so I was just like,
Yeah.
But
so they knew you were watching, but as they complained.
Yeah. At the end of the thing, So I apologized to them before they complained.
Yeah.
They complained at the end of the night.
Right.
Yeah. So and I was the opening act, so they waited to watch everyone.
Yeah.
They
Fuming.
Yeah, and I was watching them. And
Well, I don't want to disrupt the show. I'll wait for the complaint to the end.
Yeah, it was great. But it's one of those things where you're like, oh great, this club's not going to book me for a year just because I did well. Objectively, I did well.
Yeah.
But like I know as a club promoter, they'll be like, well, like that's cool, but there's headaches that come with this guy.
Yeah.
There's 1,000
When you're on
people.
stage, do you see them not enjoying it?
Yes. Yeah, and I called it out.
Oh,
And I made fun of
yeah.
it.
Because they're the only two people you will see.
Yeah,
Everyone
yeah.
else will enjoy it,
No.
but you'll see the two not enjoying it. Where was it? We can bleep it out.
Oh no, it's a Covent Garden Comedy Club.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, really? The pub one? Yeah. Oh, that's weird. They're usually very nice though.
Well, that's the problem.
Yeah.
I don't do well at nice gigs.
Yeah.
Just like the hardest gig for me, like one of the hardest gigs is honestly is like Angel, Bill Murray, which is a lovely gig, but because they're so nice there, I'm like, no.
I find it's more of an accomplishment to bomb at Angel than doing well there because it's always so nice there. If you bomb there, that's the story. But
yeah, I don't bomb there, but I just like
I know what you mean. The middling, like the momentum non-starting type thing. Yeah.
I just like when like my setups in normal clubs are like cool, it's a setup.
Yeah.
My setup at Angel, people are like, oh,
I'm
like, no, sympathy's not good. I don't need sympathy. It's all good. This is a comedy show.
Because you're like relatively dark, I suppose. Aren't you? Kind of like into that.
Yeah.
Is that what made you kind of choose the
your heritage?
Yeah,
for the listeners at home, half Russian, half Ukrainian, right?
Yeah.
So you're the only one who's benefited from the war.
Oh, dude, I've benefited so much.
Joke after joke after joke.
Mate, it is. And when the war started, my comedy career, like I even have jokes about it, but it really took off. I got to do all these theaters.
All the theaters, all benefits.
Yes, it was amazing.
Yeah. I'm waiting for the Brazilian-Scottish war, man. It's never going to fucking happen. Though they are playing in the World Cup, so I'm hoping there's a gig that day at 2 in the morning when the game is. But yeah, because, hey, there's taste in comedy and all that, but you went up to say, I'm sorry. I think that's a great sort of like apology, say, I'm sorry and all that. And then they double down on the hate? That's insane to me.
Yeah, so she didn't like that I was doing jokes about suicide.
Right.
And then when I came up to apologize, she was like, well, like one of my parents killed themselves. Like I don't think what you're doing is funny. I'm like, yeah, but my jokes are about my parent killing.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, but you shouldn't do those jokes. And I was just like, yeah, but like it's not for you, but it's whatever.
Yeah.
But like you said before, I'm dark, right? So like I know that I do dark stuff, and I know it's not for everyone.
Yeah.
And you asked before why I chose her. I didn't choose her.
Yeah.
It chose me.
Yeah.
It's my expression.
Some people really adopted the dark. You were born in it, man.
That. I honestly, as I said that, I was like, oh my god, I sound like Bane.
Yeah. Anyway, I hope she's at home eating her vegetables and
I do always
probably vegan.
I don't know why. Like, I don't find that funny because that happened to me. Yeah, loads of stuff happened to loads of people.
Yeah. Like I sympathise, but it's just like the amount of times you hear it, just like I get it, but just like offsides and just like when I was at university, I got complained about for a joke. This was bad of me, and like you were complaining about for a joke. I said, "What did she say?" I was like, "Why do you assume it was a woman?" I was like, "It always is." and then he got to campus. Actually, it was a guy, and I was like, "All right," but I don't think it was. No, it turned out it was, and it turned out to be the former president of the Comedy Society. So.
Was he complaining that you were smashing too hard?
Yeah, I was smashing too hard, and I beat him in the election. Sorry, I decided to take him to the Edinburgh Fringe rather than your room for whiskey. You know?
That feels very niche, that rant.
It was only 6 people will get that joke, and none of them listen to this.
We should get them on as listeners.
Hey, Mitch, if you're listening, I hope you're doing well with that private banker Dad owns. He was never going to be a fucking comedian.
Actually, that is a good leg up in comedy.
Yeah.
To be a nepo baby, that's the way to do it.
The best way to become a comedian is to be a doctor first. There were about 20 comedians that are previously doctors, now comedians, and like you should be helping people because laughter is not a real medicine.
Yeah, you learn actual medicine.
Yeah, and then like no, I've decided to be the naked Asian guy in Hangover.
Do you think nepo babies? There are nepo babies in comedy. Some of them are lovely. Some of them are just great. There's the odd ones that's kind of terrible. Do you think it counts if their dad was like a private banker?
Yeah.
Well,
actually, look, I think it counts in terms of
here's some money. Throw that at
yes, the money. No, it doesn't matter where they are in their career. The money is the main thing. I think
it's just the fact that you can focus on it.
Yes.
For a prolonged period of your life and not worry about paying rent.
Yes, exactly.
During. And this is entirely my jealousy speaking. Do you know what I'm saying? I do not have parents that.
Would I reject Nepo money? No. But
Oh yeah, exactly. That's the thing. Do you know what I'm saying? If I got to pick my parents, would I pick the same ones? No.
put the same personality in a richer body.
No. I would not go for the same personality. I would. You know what? I'd roll the dice on a rich stranger.
Fair. Yeah.
We can probably make that happen for you. I mean, we've got quite a rich.
We got some weird casinos.
Yeah. They're mainly for. There's a lot of Russians actually, but that'd be cool for you.
Yeah, I don't mind
Some
Russians.
Chinese.
I like Russians.
You are half Russian.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's you. You are Russian.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Actually, technically, you know what? Technically, I'm fucking Soviet.
Ah.
That's awesome.
I was born in the USSR. So when people are like, "Oh my god, your country got invaded," it's like my country doesn't exist.
Yeah. My country is
raised
raised.
two separate countries that are now fighting each other.
Yeah. Or you got split up into way more than two.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, my country was separated into countries that hate each other.
yeah, basically.
That's amazing.
Do you
Looks
go
like
back
America.
there at all?
I did before the pandemic. I had a nan that I was looking after, but we managed to bring her over here
Good.
so she could die here.
It's better that way.
I
mean, you got to
logistically, yeah, logistically, it would have been a nightmare because the war was already on when she died, so that would have been a nightmare to go back. And
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be sad. I'm sorry, Nan died.
That's good. Thanks.
Rest in peace.
yeah.
Yeah, rest in power. Remember when I did went to Ukraine during the war to do comedy?
Yeah. Have you
What?
heard about this?
No.
Have you heard of the Kiev Fringe?
No.
It's all art and dance and everything. I applied as a comedian, and they said yes. But you have to get there. And at the time, I forgot there was a war on, so I said yes. And they looked up flights London Kiev, and there's none for months.
You're like, I wonder why I can't fly.
Yeah, I was like, this fringe must be fucking busy. There's nothing around the days. So eventually I couldn't do it because we did look here. I could fly to Turkey, I think, then fly. And I was just like, I'd only be doing 2 dates. It's not. It probably wasn't worth all the expense and the hassle.
Yeah, and I don't think you'd get a lot of exposure.
I didn't go. I didn't have an hour.
That was the main problem.
Yeah, it'd be a lot of new material in our crowd work. The Kiev crowd work special. What do? Fight in the Soviet army.
Can you call it a coward's hour?
That's the bravest hour I've ever seen at the Kiev Fringe.
Also, I don't know how many expats there would be in Kiev who are still staying there, who are like, you know what I want tonight? Some English-speaking comedy.
Honey, shall we go out for anniversary? There's a half Brazilian, half Scottish comedian doing a work in progress. Down the road. The sound has to be very good because we're going to have to kind of go over a lot of things. Yeah, and I'm not talking about ambulances or anything.
You know, in terms of going to Kiev because of the war, I had a bit, and it was 100% true. I had flights booked to go to Kiev the day the war broke out because I was going to watch Louis C.K. in Kiev. And it was...
He started the war.
Yeah. But like I had a bunch of friends that were going to go to the show, so I was going to travel from London at the time with my girlfriend and 2 friends, and then the girlfriend dropped because there was all this build up of news there's going to be a war.
Yeah.
So the girlfriend was like, "Look, I don't think I'm going to go," and I was like, "It's not going to be a war." Then another friend of mine, Russian friend of mine, was like, "Listen, I don't think I'm going to go." I was like, "There's not going to be a war."
Yeah.
And then my English friend was like, "Listen, I'm not going," and I was like, "Well, fine, I'll go by myself, you pussies. You see, there's not going to be a war." And honestly, the day of the show and the day of my flight, I wake up in the morning and I get a text from Ryanair being like, "Yeah, so we're not flying because there's a war," and I'm like, "Oh."
Like, I mean, apparently the war started because Louis C.K. adapted his famous "Of course, but maybe" bit in Kiev. Of course, you should respect people's borders, but maybe Crimea's ours.
Was Louis C.K. out there for the start of the war?
No. I think
he hadn't flown in.
His flight must have been
he was
cancelled
the
as
same
well.
as me. He was supposed to fly in on the day, and there was like, "No, sorry."
Couldn't he have just done it at the airport instead?
Well, I think the flights got cancelled, right? But
Putin was like, "We will cease fire for the Louis C.K. gig."
You know what? Because we had because obviously there was a bunch of us going. We booked like a house Airbnb in Kiev.
Yeah.
And I was like, cool, Airbnb, give me back my money. And they were like, no. And I was
Of
like,
course.
I was like, what do you mean no? They were like, yeah, but it's like, the book. So I was like, all right, but like cancel the thing because of war. And eventually they were like, okay, but you know what all of our people are doing is they're allowing the money to go to the clients because that's how they're supporting people.
Yeah.
in the war. And I was like, don't worry, I've got family here. Just give me back the money. I'll still help my family.
Yeah. You didn't get war insurance, did you?
That's, I like how they wouldn't have given you back the money just because the flat you were going to stay in no longer existed. It's like, what flat booking?
Yeah. This week we have a great battle in store for you. If you don't know the premise of the show, one of us and our guests will bring a hero each and they'll battle them in the arena known as this podcast. This week we have
Gianfranco Zola
versus
Nightcrawler. But also, I have no idea who Franco Zola is.
also,
It's fine.
Is for what?
this is a footballer.
Oh, football.
We'll find out. It's the
Zola.
podcast.
Just to double check, you're the X-Men Nightcrawler, not the Jake Gyllenhaal. Okay. Great.
Actually, you know what? Either one of them beats your football. The
Do you reckon?
Jake Gyllenhaal
we'll
one
find
kind of
out.
makes you disappear.
Yeah.
What he did?
No, he
murdering?
he's a photographer, and I think he did kill someone,
Yeah.
and then smashed Rene Russo.
Nice.
So it's all winning here. Who's Gianfranco smashed apart from a penalty plastic keeper? So two amazing heroes, both associated with the color blue.
Yeah.
Dimitri Nightcrawler, why is he your hero? When did you first aware of him?
You know what? Like of all the X-Men, I always kind of liked him. I
Yeah.
thought he was cool. I think I liked him. There was like a old school Sega game that I played. As
Oh,
a
the
kid.
beat 'em up.
Yeah.
That was great.
And
he was the best.
He was so
character.
fun to play as. So I was like,
Could you teleport in the game with him?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's game breaking.
Yeah.
Dude,
Awesome.
I really enjoyed it. And then there was another one. I think maybe it was Sega, maybe it was SNES, but it was like scroll, whatever side scroller game, and then you could play 2-player. And if you were Nightcrawler, you could teleport the other person as well.
Yeah.
And
That's
I
awesome. Yeah.
So I was like, cool, this guy's cool. I like him.
Yeah.
And
He's
then
cool.
it made him kind of camp in the movie, and I was like,
Oh, with Alan Cumming, yeah.
Yeah.
Kurt Wagner, the Incredible Nightcrawler.
I don't think they tried to make him camp. They just hired Alan Cumming.
Yeah.
It's insanely
Yeah.
camp.
It was going to be Christopher Biggins.
But
And then Gianfranco Zola. I thought this is probably where Adam's a massive Chelsea fan. What was his shirt number?
it's 25.
Cool.
Which was retired until we signed Moises Caicedo, who is Zola has given him permission to use his 25 shirt.
See? So Gianfranco Zola, why is he your hero? When were you first aware of him? What started this? Adam?
I'll tell you who he is. Gianfranco Zola.
Let me tell you about Gianfranco Zola.
Let me tell you about Gianfranco Zola. Gianfranco Zola he was part of the kind of cosmopolitan evolution of Chelsea in the mid to late 90s. He was signed under Ruud Gullit. He came over as one of the hottest properties in world football. Why I like him is he was an excellent footballer. He was like really good, like just sort of classy beyond class when everyone else was kind of still like
Bit thuggish.
Everyone else was like Vinnie Jones. And
They're still having steak and chips before the pre-match, where he's having like chicken and pasta.
he was classy.
Bit of wine.
But also what I liked about Gianfranco Zola was, even from a young age, he never gave up. So do you know the story about Gianfranco Zola?
Please.
So he used to play on the right wing, and he used to play for a club called Napoli in Italy. They're based in Napoli.
Thanks.
Yeah, in Italy. And so they sold their right winger. He was like 19 at the time, 20. They sold their right winger. And he thought, great, this is my chance. I'm going to be in the first team every week. They've sold the guy who was ahead of me. But then they signed another guy who played a similar position called Diego Maradona. And
Yeah.
so,
You're pissed.
but instead of him getting annoyed and going, oh, well, fuck you then, I'm going to leave, what he did was he stayed and he learnt off Maradona, and they would both stay at training like an hour or two after everyone else had left, and that, like Maradona would practice free kicks with Zola and stuff like that. And that's where Zola became like, that's where he upped his game there. But like, that was, appreciated the fact that he never like just gave up. He kept going.
I'm wiping the tear away from my eye. That's a great introduction.
Well, he actually there was a show called Alan Hansen Investigates Why There's So Many Foreigners in the Premier League.
Has he jumped to reform as well?
In the late 90s. I think he's dying, or he's been ill. But so
I can't believe I'm ill.
There's no need there's never any need to be ill. That's always the fault of a defender.
You can't get ill with kids.
But so he went up to Gianfranco Zola and went, "Do you feel bad that you're keeping an English lad out of the team?" And then he told that story and kind of left Alan Hansen like speechless.
What does Alan Hansen give a shit? He's Scottish.
I know he's got some fucking nerve. Let me tell
you. Yeah, and he was a Premier League All-Star. Well, nearly a star.
Anyway.
Yeah. Right, so two great heroes. I have no idea how this battle's going to go. But let's start with a kind of easy question. What do you think your hero's greatest heroic act was?
By the way, sorry. When Adam told me pick a hero, I really assumed it meant superhero. I didn't. I could have picked somebody more gravitas.
No, it's okay. Adam doesn't describe the show well to people.
No, he really doesn't.
Last week, someone came in as a hero as the steam engine. So,
I mean, to be fair, steam engine has taken out a fair few people.
Yeah,
but,
that's
there's
true.
a difference between that sounds like an amazing backstory as to why.
But your guy can teleport.
But the reason I chose him is because I played as him in a video game when I was a kid.
That's amazing. So
that's amazing. Talk more about the video game. Talk more about you playing the arcade games then. No. Where'd you play it? Is it like at home or an arcade?
No, at home, man. It was Sega and SNES.
Yeah. And you play it with who?
Friends and brother. Yeah.
Let's talk about your brother. Younger or older?
Older.
And you two would be together with Sega Genesis playing the
Yeah.
That must be nice memories.
I mean, yeah. I mean, well, the reality of it is most of my childhood was spent waiting for him to get bored of playing a game so I could play something.
That's all. That's what my brother's memory is of me.
Yeah.
That's you can play when I die.
Yeah. Dude, I used to, because my brother's 5 years older, I used to wait for him to fall asleep so that I could play games, which would happen at 3 a.m. And then, then it's like, oh, I wonder why I'm not concentrating in school the next day.
Yeah. That's the moral of that story is only have one child.
Yeah.
And that's
and then you get like an Adam.
Yeah. Well, it was sponsored by the Chinese government this week.
Yeah. Mushy. So in the video game, what's the sort of hardest level of that one? You completed it, I assume.
Man, I don't remember. I think so. But it was a very long time ago.
Oh, well, right. So what's your favorite color? No. Okay, well, let's go ask you while we get to the next thing. What do you think is Gianfranco Zola's greatest heroic act or greatest Chelsea act, I suppose?
I thought something he did that was quite heroic, and it was actually almost anti-Chelsea.
He gave money away to the poor.
No, he never did that. So when Roman Abramovich, who's a Russian guy, bought Chelsea, Gianfranco Zola's contract had run out. And he was going to go back to his hometown club of Calgary. And he...
no, that's the Irish one.
Yeah,
Calgary. So you are right, yeah.
And so Abramovich turned up and he went, listen, I'll give you £1 million today just to sign a new contract for another year. And he went, I'd love to, but I can't. I promised my hometown club I'd go back there and retire there. And so I got to go back. That's pretty heroic, I think.
That's very nice.
He put soppy nostalgia ahead of money.
Yeah, but that's the public facing story. The reality is his wife is like, listen, if we're not in Italy this time next year,
I'm sick of this piss food.
they lived in Kensington.
Yeah, but this Kensington in the 90s, not Kensington now. Yeah, it was awful and ill.
Still better.
Did Abramovich buy Chelsea in the 90s? I thought it was
in 2003.
To the 90s.
Basically the 90s.
Yeah, but you told us about Gianfranco Zola's sort of tough way in, How did Nightcrawler overcome his tough upbringing? Yeah, do you know anything about it or not?
No.
No, fine, different question.
No.
What would you do if you could teleport?
He's got it. He can help.
Yeah, well, he was clearly gay and grew up in the circus, so that's quite hard.
So that's fine.
And German.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm in a
Are you having a stroke?
So he overcame that.
I'm just making toast.
He nearly assassinated the president, actually, which is pretty cool.
In X-Men 2, also known as X2, X-Men United, he does, yes.
Yeah.
What would you do if you could teleport?
Mate, honestly, rob places probably.
Rob places, yeah. Because I was scared you were going to say something lame like get the kicks on time. No, rob places.
Yeah. And also,
if I could rob, I don't think I'd do comedy.
Yeah. And then also the thing is, if I could teleport, I wouldn't need to rob because I could live outside of London and save so much on rent.
Yeah.
That's handy.
But imagine if you could only teleport just outside the tube station. You still have to go through the barriers. I'm the amazing Nightcrawler and I need money to get out on bail. I was trying to go to Holloway Road. Adam, what you could do if you could bang a good free kick in?
If I could bang a good free kick in.
Outside of a football context.
I'd probably use it to rob places.
He's getting the diamond through the vent.
Yeah, I mean, we could work together, actually. I go outside some sort of jewellery store. I just keep pinging free kicks. They're like, this guy's really impressive. So all the security are distracted. You just teleport in, rob all the jewels, and we both get out of there.
You meet outside. Anyone got an Oyster card? Through the barrier.
And we teleport back to Tring or wherever you're going to move to save money.
Yeah. That's fun. That was a fun bit. Editor Paul, clip that for Instagram. But what's the thing? I'm just trying to think of. Have you seen the movies of Nightcrawler and all that? One was a bit camp.
The Alan Cumming.
Yeah,
all right, cool. Do you like it?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, it was one of the OG.
Do you like the movie? Cool.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. Who do you think is a better friend or a better, right-hand man? Would you have Nightcrawler as your best man? Would you have Gianfranco Zola as your best man at your wedding?
Yeah, I'd have Gianfranco Zola. Gianfranco Zola.
What do you think he'd be good at with it?
Well, he came back to Chelsea as an assistant manager, which is very much like a best man. But I think he'd be good at a wedding. I think he'd just do great. Imagine he was just pinging in free kicks whilst everyone's getting champagne. That'd be perfect. That's the exact entertainment you need at a wedding. Also, he can sing.
Can he?
Oh, yeah. Gianfranco Zola is an incredible singer.
La Mer.
A man of many talents. I still think Nightcrawler would be better, though. Because,
how?
Teleport you places. First of all, the good thing is he can actually teleport you.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you won't be late for your wedding.
Yeah. And it could be somewhere fancy. And he could steal loads of stuff for you.
Yeah.
And after the vows, where's the car? Don't worry, hang on. You're in Hawaii.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that would be handy. Imagine not having to get on planes.
Yeah.
Also, apparently he's very religious.
He's Christian, I think.
Yeah, Catholic.
Yeah.
A hardcore Catholic. I'd imagine he gives a good wedding speech.
Yeah. We've had actually this.
I can't teleport you today. It's Mass today. It's Sunday.
This is 2 episodes in a row
Sonntag.
where we've had the guest suggest a hardcore Catholic. So you're suggesting Nightcrawler, and the previous guest suggested Jesus.
Oh, I thought it was a steam engine, but
Jesus wasn't a Catholic. He was Jewish.
I know he got baptized.
Nope.
Okay.
John the Baptist was like, no, not you.
We need to work on the improv again.
We recently did improv course, didn't we?
No, we didn't.
No.
Where's your yes and?
Is that my Asian friend? Oh no, that's the accent. But who would be best decorating your home? Gianfranco Zola or the Incredible Nightcrawler?
So
Should I ask a different thing?
who's paying for it?
Professor Xavier for you. Roman Abramovich for you.
Oh, I think if Roman is paying, then
Yeah.
And that would be better.
yeah.
Would it be? He seems like tacky taste. Just like everything looks like a
he's
Steven
paying.
Seagal film.
Yeah, he's paying.
He's paying.
It's still your taste or my
A
taste.
Nightcrawler who's a Catholic and sort of grew up in the circus, who would have very like small, refined tastes.
Yeah.
It'll be good wine.
Yeah, and there'll be a lot of like pictures of cherubs.
Oh yeah, lovely.
That would be a bit weird.
And your Gianfranco Zola, less money house.
Less money.
A lot of ramps.
Why would it have ramps?
Professor Xavier's paying for it.
He's paying for it. He's not making the choices though. You got to bear that in mind.
Yeah,
So I paid for the house and I can't even get in.
We'll carry him over the threshold like we got married. Yeah, get ramps in then. Fine, get ramps.
Ooh, anti-ramp from Adam.
That's going to score against me.
Yeah. I love ramps. I love Tony Hawk's Pro Skater. Well, this has been fun. Probably got 17 more questions to go. We don't really. Who do you think would be more fun on a rainy day?
Right. These questions from a bad first date. Like, what are these questions?
What's your mother's maiden name?
Come on, you can do this.
So I just need some confidence in myself.
Yeah.
Let me
We
just
believe in you.
let me just do my affirmations. You are wise. You are smart. You are on a podcast. Okay, so who would you rather spend a rainy day with?
Yeah, Nightcrawler, because he could teleport you out.
No,
But
but
teleport you somewhere sunny.
Yeah.
but Gianfranco Zola pinging a free kick into those clouds.
He once did that flick against Norwich where he kind of came in from a corner and he kind of like flicked it in between his own legs past the keeper. That was pretty cool. That would sort of.
Who do you think's a better wingman? Because we've talked about dates in the podcast, or if it was filmed, don't know. But who do you think's a better wingman? You're both at a bar.
Yeah.
You're with Zola. You're with Nightcrawler.
100% Nightcrawler. I'll explain to you.
Go on.
Nightcrawler is blue, looks demonic, has yellow eyes, 3 fingers on each hand. So the girls would want to talk to him and figure out what he is, but nobody in their right mind would actually want to sleep with him. So it's perfect.
Oh, you're abusing Nightcrawler for his. I think that depends on what bar.
Yeah, exactly.
All bar one, they're freaked out by him. If both you're an angel and let lecture works, it might work.
There you go, but that's also a good filter, because if she's into that, I'm like, well, you're not into me. You're into purple guys with 3 fingers and yellow eyes and a tail.
Yeah.
Whereas, competing with a Chelsea footballer, I don't want to.
So, what Franco Zola would do if he's wingmanning you? You know when there's a girl there, but she's there with a mate.
He's gonna kick a ball at the
He
mate.
pings the free kick at the mate, knocks her out, and then you're like, "Whoa, that could nearly hit you. Let's get you somewhere safe."
Yeah. Oh my god, my friend's dead.
Yeah.
Let's get you home. This isn't my address.
Why are there so many ramps here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Charles, I'm bringing a woman home. Don't do it, Logan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that would be a good wingman move. Imagine just
What, to knock out the friend?
picks a free kick from distance, so they don't know you're together.
But how would you guys cope in your hero's shoes? Now you're a blue-skinned man, and now you're Italian. Would you survive
It's my
in this
favorite musical.
in this crazy world?
Being Italian, I'm not sure I would.
Yeah, you don't like pasta.
I love pasta. I eat far too much pasta as it is. Imagine if I had it for every meal.
No, clumped up bread is not pasta.
Yes, it is.
It might be gnocchi.
Like Mama used to make.
Yeah. So, Dimitri, would you survive as a blue skin, Dimitri?
Yeah, especially with the acrobatic skills and the teleportation. Dude, I'm just obsessed with the teleportation skills.
Teleportation kind of beats all, doesn't it? It's really cool.
Yeah.
The only thing I think that's close to teleportation, right, is do you remember Bernard's
Money.
watch?
Oh, Bernard's watch. That guy was a pussy.
What's Bernard's watch?
Bernard was like this 8-year-old kid that Pat thinks was a pussy.
He had a watch.
His
If you clicked it, stops time.
Stop time.
Oh,
So, but for everyone but you.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
you
yeah.
could just go and do the same stuff you could do with teleporting. But like, I suppose the travelling bit would take longer, but you could do all the robbing.
yeah.
Yeah. To clarify, it stops for everyone but you. Otherwise, it just means you press it and then everyone stops and then the universe ends. I guess Bernard can still, but he would always use it to like, oh, I need to finish my homework. That's why it would stop time, or to haunt like corrupt owners of a museum. He's a fucking pussy. His sister or cousin, I think it wasn't be Bernadette. That'd be a weird thing for a family to do. But she found the watch and she did it to like commit crimes and bully people. She's a fucking badass. Yeah. And I think and I'm not making this up, I think in the final sort of 2 episodes, she was abusing the watch's powers. So like time gods sort of put him on trial.
Yeah, he's like a little time police fella.
Yeah.
Pop occasionally.
Oh, you should stop time to do your homework, not to fuck women. I've searched for that as well. It's on the internet. You don't need to do it yourself, Bernard. It was not me. It was my cousin. Oh, lesbian stuff. Even worse in the eyes of the time police. So that's what that happens.
Time police that watches over you using this watch.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's not.
Yeah.
That's not a superpower. That's just.
It's just more admin. Yeah.
Yeah,
You're
and
right.
also
The babysitting.
this is so lame. So you can only use that watch for sleeping and doing homework.
No, you could use it for whatever you wanted. Just Bernard chose to.
Yeah.
Use it like that. But
No,
like,
but if you use it for things you're not supposed to, and
I think she did something
but you can still
so away from it. Like she stopped the watch and then she was like, fucking masturbate or something. And you can't do that outside the time. Especially.
I just don't find the time anymore.
Yeah. No. Gave the watch to her mum. And she was fucking. Fuck disgusting. They couldn't show her ITV at that time. That was the only episode of Bernard's Watch that was on at 10 p.m. When Bernard's mum gets to watch. Oh, something for daddy. So this has been a great debate.
Yeah.
Dimitri, 3 bullet points, sum of why Nightcrawler is the best hero.
Wait. I can do this.
So,
I'm trying not to use the fact that he can teleport again.
Yeah.
But that seems to be.
But it's quite a big part of him.
Yeah, it's a big part of him. Also,
you can use that 3 times if you want.
Yeah,
I mean, it's that good.
But also he's a circus trained acrobat, so my man is flexible.
Yeah.
I
barely talked about his circus skills.
Yeah, my man's got proper circus skills, which means he's also good in the bedroom.
Yeah.
Not necessarily. You might dress up as a clown and cry, but
some people are into that. Don't
stop the watch.
Don't kink shame.
Yeah. If he stopped the watch while he's teleporting, do you think he'd not exist?
No.
Question for next week.
I actually had to look it up because his teleportation
instantaneous.
No, well, almost, but he actually goes into another dimension and travels within that.
He goes to limbo, doesn't he? Is it?
No, it's called something else. It's like Devil Realm or whatever. I can't remember what it's called, but yeah, he goes into another dimension. So I don't even know if the watch would affect him because he's in another place.
Well, they stop, but like he'd be in the other dimension. Like, what's going on? Why is that dimension paused? Why is that old woman fingering herself?
I like how we brought in the Bernard's watch as like the third kind of crux of the argument.
Yeah, that's my hero, the watch. The watch just wants poon.
Isn't that the Bernard's watch? Isn't that kind of like what the girl had in Harry Potter, Hermione?
Yeah.
That time travel backwards. Yeah.
Oh, it was time travel backwards.
I'm going to do more schoolwork.
Yeah.
Oh, she was so lame.
Hermione, why don't you?
I read that as a kid and I was like, oh my god, this makes so much sense. And then I was like, I would use that watch for way worse things.
Yeah.
Like,
robbing again.
There's a lot of robbing, and especially I read that as a teenager, so there was also more than robbing.
Right.
I would catch the time traveling one because there'll be 2 of them at the same time because your time travels back. So catch 2 of them and I keep using it, so I have about 10 of them, and then I become a world-renowned sex trafficker.
I think it's just.
Or I might use it to rob.
I was going to say you don't want to be a world-renowned sex trafficker, but
no, you want to be a sex trafficker? I'm world-renowned. You're arrested. Fuck. I kept posting on LinkedIn about how good a sex trafficker I am. Skills, communication, time travel, spreadsheets.
Got a watch that stops.
Yeah, so give her 3 things about Zola. Come on.
But also, just that Hermione thing was really annoying.
Yeah, the time traveler, yeah.
That they're like, you've taken on too many classes that we can't. Like, just put on separate classes. Like,
Or tell her to take less.
How bad is the schooling system in the Wizarding world that they literally need to get them to break physics as opposed to just hire an extra teacher?
When I was picking A levels, I couldn't do German and maths at the same year because they were both column of a form.
What they let you not do maths if you wanted to do German.
In A level. No, I had to pick between German and maths in A level.
Really?
What?
Yeah.
That's such a weird.
Yeah,
combo.
they shouldn't be mutually exclusive.
Yeah. Listen, last person who knew German and maths did very bad things.
Well, German and biology, sure. Like
Yeah.
they should keep them apart. But
German are... You know what? German and nothing but learning how to lose. Regret. 3 bullet points, please, about Gianfranco Zola. Italian. No, it's awesome.
He's a great guy. Whips an amazing free kick. Scored one against Barcelona in 1999 on the way to a 3-1 victory against the likes of Figo and Rivaldo and the other one. Was it Eto?
By that time.
I don't know. A bunch of great guys.
Carlos Marquez.
No. Not up front.
Not front, no.
That's going to annoy me now. Anyway, that's not important.
Jimmy Spanning, probably Mark Wright.
He's given so much money to charity, £14.80, and then he's done the tax back on that, so that's even more. And he's just an all-round great smiley guy who made Alan Hansen look like a mug on the BBC TV, so I'm really proud of him for that as well. You know, it's just he was voted Chelsea's best ever player, and I can't argue with that. He was great.
Amazing.
And nice enough to let somebody unretire his shirt, his number.
Yeah, that I don't mind that. Actually, that's quite cool.
Yeah.
It's a very tough one. I think we need a tiebreaker in this one.
Oh wait, you're supposed to judge.
Oh, he's
who's
judging.
better?
I'm judging.
You're
Yeah,
judging. All right. Damn,
what is the worst thing about the other one's hero? The hero's not the people, right? Don't be slagging each other off.
Yeah.
Dimitri, what do you think is the worst thing about Gianfranco Zola?
I think it's his left foot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good point. I mean, he had a mean left foot, but it wasn't as good as his right.
That was a complete stab
okay.
in the dark.
His middle foot. His big old Italian dick. What's the worst thing about Nightcrawler, Adam?
Nightcrawler, I think what's good about Nightcrawler is when he was in the films, but then because of the makeup that it took for Alan Cumming to actually appear, it took him 5 hours in makeup. He basically said he wouldn't come back for X-Men films. That's the worst thing about Nightcrawler. But he is actually returning in the next Avengers film as Nightcrawler because they've worked on the makeup process and can do it in an hour and 15. So he's coming back, baby.
Just like the number 25.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd also thank God for the makeup business.
Karen Gillan also doesn't need to completely shave her head
Yeah.
anymore. No.
Right, we're sending this what we've heard today into the algorithm. Sending now. Whoosh. Got the answer here. Blub, 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 blub. It's Nightcrawler. Nightcrawler was tough again. Very, very tough.
Good battle.
Oh,
I didn't know I was battling. Next time, tell the guests they're battling. I would pick somebody else than the fucking gay acrobat.
I did tell you we were battling.
No, you said you put us in scenarios with Greta Thunberg, and I was like, cool, Nightcrawler can teleport her to Greenpeace protests.
Yeah, I went theoretical Greta Thunberg.
Yeah.
Anyway, no one's picked her as a hero.
Oh.
Says more about our guests.
yeah. Somebody picked a steam engine over her.
Yeah.
Donald Trump's been picked. Greta Thunberg has not.
Donald Trump's been on this show 14 times.
We've had 2 Doctor Who's, 0 Greta Thunbergs. Thank you, Dimitri, for being our guest this episode. Do you have anything to plug? This comes out, what, 3 weeks? 4 weeks?
No, man, just follow me on Instagram where I will post dark jokes. Nothing to do with Nightcrawler.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you want to find out Dimitri's Instagram, click on Rosie's head right here. Or just the description below. I don't know how it works now.
If you're listening on Spotify.
Adam, anything to plug?
12th or 13th of May, I'm doing Adam Greene, The Wizard of Ozempic at Big Belly Comedy Club. Tickets are available on their website, bigbellycomedy.club, I think. Google it. It will be on Google.
I like the
just
name
Google.
Wizard of Ozempic.
Thanks, man. Yeah,
It is a great name.
yeah, I'm basically just redoing that. It's easy. It's kept selling out.
I have nothing to plug, but if you keep investing in gold, my shares go up, so I get more money. So do that. Also, I'm seeing the Fratellis next week.
Yeah, you are.
Yes, I am. We shouldn't speak about that again.
Let's
Well,
not
we
fall out
fight
over
about it.
We always fall out over when Pat always leaves me to go and see the Fratellis.
So I'm going to.
How often do they perform?
Too often.
Every time it's his birthday. Thank you so much for
He didn't
listening.
come to your birthday. Fuck him.
Well, that's what this. I'm trying to keep the peace. Thank you very much for listening to the Hero Complex podcast. Please subscribe on Spotify, YouTube, Apple Music. Rate, subscribe, tell your friends. Thank you for listening if you are doing that, and thank you for sharing. Special guest to our guest, Dimitri Bakanov.
Thank you.
To Adam Greene.
That's me.
And me. Good night.